Welcome to our presentation on health and the failure thereof. We will be exploring the conditions necessary for good health, the differences between healthy and disease-free, the symptoms and causes of different diseases, and more. Let us begin our journey to better understanding what it takes to be healthy. Health is a crucial factor in our lives, one that can have dire consequences upon its failure. In order to maintain good health, certain prerequisites must be met. These include having a clean and safe physical and social environment, good economic conditions, and social equality and harmony. A clean, safe environment can be achieved through proper garbage disposal, clean air and water, and sanitation that reaches everyone. To have good economic conditions, people must have the chance to earn a living, and have access to nutritious food. Finally, social equality and harmony is essential in order to maintain a healthy and peaceful life. Health is more than simply being without sickness. It is having physical, mental, and social well-being. Between healthy individuals and individuals who are just disease-free, there are differences. Healthy individuals are not only in a condition of physical health, but they also take into consideration their mental wellness and environment, whereas those who are merely without disease consider only their physical circumstances. Additionally, healthy individuals take into account their overall well-being, while those who are disease-free can have both positive and negative health. When discussing diseases, it is often difficult to determine their cause. Symptoms can indicate that something is wrong, and a doctor will use this to look for signs of a particular illness and then do tests to confirm. Diseases are often divided into two categories: acute and chronic. Acute diseases are short in duration and do not typically cause long-term health effects. Examples of this include colds, coughs, typhoid, and cholera. Chronic diseases, however, can last for a long period of time and can cause significant health problems. These can include diabetes, tuberculosis, elephantiasis, arthritis, and cancer. This slide focuses on two types of diseases and their potential causes. Infectious diseases are transmittable, including the common cold, chickenpox, mumps, measles, typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, malaria and AIDS. By contrast, non-infectious diseases such as beriberi, rickets, scurvy, night blindness, diabetes, cancer, and high blood pressure do not spread from person to person. Both types of diseases can be caused by pathogens like viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, or worms. Malnutrition. Malfunctioning organs or body parts. Pollution. And genetic issues. Pathogens are responsible for many types of infectious diseases, including viruses, bacteria, fungi, protozoans, and worms. Viruses cause common illnesses such as the cold, flu, and measles. Bacterial diseases can include cholera, typhoid, and tuberculosis. Skin infections are among the fungal diseases. Protozoan diseases include malaria, Kala azar, amoebic dysentery, and sleeping sickness. Worms cause a range of intestinal infections, as well as elephantiasis. The process leading to infection occurs when these pathogens enter, grow, and multiply in the body. Infectious diseases are a major threat to human health and can be spread through various means. Airborne viruses such as the common cold, tuberculosis and pneumonia can be transmitted when an affected person coughs or sneezes, and droplets carrying the virus remain airborne. Contaminated water can transmit diseases like cholera and amoebic dysentery, while vectors like mosquitoes can spread malaria, dengue, and yellow fever. Flies can spread diseases like typhoid, tuberculosis and diarrhea. Syphilis and AIDS can be contracted through sexual contact, and the AIDS virus itself can be spread through blood transfusion, during pregnancy and through breastfeeding. By understanding how infectious diseases are spread, we can take steps to prevent ourselves and our loved ones from contracting them. This PowerPoint slide delves into how microbes have a tendency to enter the body through various means and then travel to certain organs and tissues. For instance, the bacteria responsible for tuberculosis tend to go to the lungs after entering through the nose, while bacteria that cause typhoid usually go to the gut after entering through the mouth. As for viruses, those that cause AIDS can travel through the lymphatic system to many parts of the body after entering through sexual organs, and Japanese encephalitis is possible to contract after being bitten by a mosquito, affecting the brain. All of this serves to demonstrate the pattern of organ-specific and tissue-specific manifestations of disease-causing microbes. In order to treat infectious diseases, two fundamental steps must be taken. The primary one is to alleviate the effects of the ailment, such as fever, ache or diarrhea, and to get sufficient rest. The second is to determine and focus on the microorganism causing the sickness and take proper antibiotics or medicines to address it. By taking these steps, the effects can be minimized and the disease ultimately cured. Prevention is key when it comes to staying healthy and avoiding diseases. Good hygiene practices, proper nutrition, and avoiding overcrowded living conditions are all forms of general prevention that can help in this effort. Specific prevention includes immunization activities such as taking vaccines for preventable illnesses like measles, polio, tetanus, diphtheria, and whooping cough. Vaccines help strengthen our body's defense systems against infectious microbes, allowing us to resist and fight off infection. In conclusion, a combination of many factors are necessary for good health, and prevention plays a major role.